Good morning, friends. Today I am here with materials, metals and non-metals part 2 of 8th standard. And in today's session we are going to discuss chemical properties of non-metals, displacement reaction, uses of metals and uses of non-metals. So let us start the session. First, it is about chemical properties of nonmetal. In the previous session, we have already discussed about the chemical properties of metal. Here we are going to discuss about the chemical properties of nonmetals. So first is reaction with oxygen. What will happen when nonmetal react with oxygen? So when nonmetal react with oxygen, it will form nonmetal oxide or nonmetallic oxide. And this nonmetallic oxide is also called as acidic oxide. Now the question arises, why it is called as acidic oxide? Because when nonmetallic oxide react with water, then it will form acid. So that is why they are called as acidic oxide. Here the reaction with oxygen of few nonmetal are given. Sulfur react with oxygen, then it will form sulfur dioxide. And carbon is a nonmetal, it react with oxygen, then carbon dioxide is formed. And whenever this sulfur dioxide or carbon dioxide react with water, then they will form the corresponding acids. So that is why they are called as acidic oxide. Next is reaction with water. As far as reaction with water is concerned, generally nonmetals do not react with water. But they are very reactive in air. So those nonmetals which are very reactive in air, they are stored in water. For example, phosphorus is very reactive nonmetal. Whenever it is exposed to air, it catches fire. So to prevent the contact of phosphorus with atmospheric oxygen, it is stored in water. Why? Because this nonmetal is very reactive with oxygen. Next is reaction of nonmetal with acid. Nonmetal generally do not react with acid. And what about the bases? So whenever nonmetal react with bases, it is very complex. Complex salts are formed. Now the new topic is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is very interesting. Here more reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal from its salt solution. So this type of reaction is called as displacement reaction. In higher classes, you will also read about the double displacement reactions. So up to your level, you just think about that whenever most reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal from its salt solution, then this type of reaction is called as displacement reaction. Less reactive metals never replace a more reactive metal. Always most reactive metal displaces the less reactive metal from its salt solution. For example, whenever copper sulfate and iron are reacted, iron sulfate and copper is formed. Copper sulfate plus zinc is reacted, then zinc sulfate plus copper is formed. Here you can see the diagrammatic representation of displacement reaction. A plus BC, it will form AC plus B. Means A is more reactive than B. So A will displaces the B from its salt solution. So what will be formed? Then A plus BC and it will form the AC plus B. Here it is the single displacement reaction. Iron plus copper sulfate, then it will form copper plus iron sulfate. So here iron is more reactive than copper. So iron displaces the copper from its solution, that is from copper sulfate. So iron is more reactive than copper. Now let us see what are the different uses of metals. Metals plays an important role in human daily life. It is used in machinery, automobiles, aeroplanes, trains, satellite, industrial gadgets, cooking utensils, water boilers, etc. So lot of things are made from metals. It can be also used in electrical wires. Why? Because they are ductile. They can be drawn into thin wire. These metals can be also used in musical instrument due to its sonorous property. Why? Because it produce ringing sound. So this ringing sound, due to this ringing sound, property of this ringing sound, it can be used in musical instrument. Now metals can be used for making alloys. Alloy means homogeneous mixture of metals and non-metals or two metals. Means one component must be metal. Here it is about the metal and their uses. Gold, that gold ornaments. Silver, again silver ornaments. Then mercury, it is used in thermometer. Copper, it is used as copper wire. Aluminium, it is used in aluminium vessels also. Some ornaments also. Then next one is iron, that can be used in iron ornament also, iron wire also, iron mesh also. Zinc, that zinc can be also used in zinc ornament, zinc sheets, etc. Now let us see what are the different uses of nonmetals. Nonmetals also plays an important role in our daily life. The oxygen which we are inhaling during the breathing process is non-metal. So it is an essential component, essential for our life. Without oxygen, no living organisms can survive. Nonmetals can also be used as fertilizer, which increases the growth and development of the plant. For example, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, all they are non-metal, but they are very useful for the proper growth of the plant. Non-metals are also used in water purification. For example, chlorine. Chlorine tablets are available in market that can help in purification of water. Nonmetals are also used in the purple colored solution that is applied to the wounds as an antiseptic material, that is iodine. So that iodine is used or applied on the wounds, and iodine is a non-metal. Non-metals are also used in cracker. For example, sulfur. Sulfur is used for making crackers. Here you can see the uses of non-metals. Sulfur is used to make matchstick tips. Sulfur is the ingredient in making paint. Then diamonds are mostly used to make jewelry. So all these are the non-metals. Here also the uses of non-metals: oxygen, that is used for breathing, used in fertilizer, water purification process, purple colored antiseptic solution which is applied to wound, used in cracker as we have discussed earlier. Thank you. For any kind of doubts, please write your question in comment section.